Alright, what's up guys? Honestly, this is a video I really hoped I didn't have to make. So, I mean, this video is going to look familiar for some of you because a few days ago I uploaded this video. It's called Big Streamers Stream Sniping slash Cheating. And then the video went privated, and the reason being was one of my friends who's a tavern master who was not necessarily, I mean, I guess technically he's involved in this situation because it did happen to him too. But he told me, he's like, hey, can you keep it on private? We're like, like they're looking over the stuff right now. And I was like, all right, yeah, sure. And I even told him, I was like, listen, I was like, if nothing happens, like if they're not banned, I was like, my video is going back up. I was like, that shit's just happening, right? Because I didn't want to upload this video and then cause unnecessary drama if they get banned. Because like, what's the point? Like they get banned, it's over, boom, that's it. However, I've just been informed today that they're not getting banned. They're not getting anything. Nothing's happening to them. Actually, this is kind of funny. Um, I was told that if they did anything else, then they would be banned. That's what I was told. And the reason they're not banned now is because there's not enough conclusive evidence. And see, that's the problem is the thing with stream sniping is unless people are being very, very obvious about it, like in trying to get banned, or they just say, yeah, we were sniping, then, like you can never be 100% sure someone's sniping. You could have the same thing happen 50 times in a row, and at the end they're like, oh, it's just a coincidence. Like we just happen to get in your game 50 times in a row, kill you 50 times in a row. Just just happens like that because that's what they'll say. They're never gonna admit it. Like, oh yeah, we were stream sniping you. However, when you look at these things and you see the things that happen all of these times in a row, it's like, how do you think anything's happening? That like, how do you think anything else is happening? Like, how do you look at it and be like, oh no, that's stream sniping. That's just complete coincidence. Oh, they got in your game 6 times in a row when you can see that's the thing about this game is people are like, oh, you queue at the same time as good players, small window to queue, you're gonna get them in their game. Yeah, you're gonna get some players in your game, but just for reference, I queue at the same time as a lot of other good players like Ken, Repose, Jay. I've queued at the same time as them because we stream at the same time for weeks, and I'll get them in my game maybe 3 or 4 times over a wipe. These motherfuckers, I got in my game 3 times out of 4 games, and then I take a break for a week, come back, and get them in my games two more, or get them in my game 2 more times in the next 2 hours. So it's like 2 out of 4 games, 2 out of 5 games. So literally out of 10 games, I've had them in my game like 5 times. We're pushing like a 50% ratio here, right? Like it's just ridiculous. But anyways, so if you don't know the situation that's happened, basically snipers, 3 streamers that are snipers, Mazology, Juye, and Matt Gons God. It's also some other people, for example, like Marty, Retzi, Promos, Benes. All of them are pretty much involved in this. Retzi and Promos, I'm not going to say they're necessarily sniping. I don't like them, but I don't think they're weird enough to snipe. I mean, I didn't think any of them were, but I don't think they're the weird enough to snipe type. I think they were just there when someone else. I think they were just there when the other guy was sniping, and they kind of got caught in it. But who knows? Maybe they were. But they're only involved in like one game out of all of them, so they're not really super involved in this. That's why I'm not really going to call them out that much for it. However, the others, Macon's God, Mesology, those are the 2 main ones. You have Julia and Marty, also Benes, very involved. But basically, what happened was I was queuing about a week and a half ago, and then that's where some of these clips are from. Basically, about a week and a half ago, first game, which is this one right here. I know it's cited 3, but don't worry about that. First game, this is right here. In Crypts, we run into, I think it's Warlock, Bard, Wizard. And this was Mesology, Matt Guns God, and Marty. We run into Warlock, Bard, Wizard. We see them originally at like, if you know the 4 hallways have the restaurant in the middle with the stairs that go down. I mean, it's not on the map, so I can't really show it, but originally we find them, that we hear them down there, or no, we see them down there because I step down there to see them, and then I go back up and we go above. And for the rest of the game, because this is early on in the game, right? Probably like 2 3 minutes in tops. This is early on. For the rest of the game, they sat down there and they did not do anything. They would not push out. They would not fight anyone. They just sat there and did nothing. And right here, we're ending the zone at. Right, if you go straight down from here, it pretty much connects to that area. And this is where they ended up coming up from. And they pushed into this right side over here and took reds. Like I said, they never tried to fight us the entire time. They like Hydra'd like at us and like threw some spells at us, but they never actually tried to fight us. They were always very clearly looking to like try to get to hell. And I eventually, I saw their team comment. I'm like, I'm not going to hell. Then I'm like, we're taking blues. So we take blues here. They take reds. We queue another game, die about 5 minutes into the game, and then gear up, and queue back again, and then bam, they're in our lobby again. So this is 2 out of 3 games. They're in our lobby again. Uh, and for this game, we spawned somewhere like over here on like top right of ruins. I don't even know where they spawned, but they sat on this castle the whole game. Also, something else. Actually, I should mention this. I'm sorry. This is my third time recording this video because second time was like kind of grief. But basically, so the thing about this, all three of them are streamers. Mezology is a streamer, Matt's a streamer, Marty doesn't really stream, but Mez and Matt both streamers. I know if you know because you're fans of them, they stream all the time. Mez literally streamed for like 8 hours yesterday, and here they are playing off stream, which is weird on its own. They're automatically just playing off stream, right? Not saying it doesn't happen. People do it every now and then. But the thing is, every single clip I have here, out of I think it's like 5 different games, every single time, even across different days, these streamers that I'm fighting against that are sniping me, not a single time were any of them streaming. None of them were streaming in any of these clips. And they just so happen to be getting in my game and killing me in every single one of these while they weren't streaming. So, that's convenient. But anyways, they were sat on top of castle right here, sat there the whole time, didn't fight anyone, just sat there and waited for us the entire time. But so that happened. And then last game, this right here, the immediate next game, by the way. Oh, actually, this is where's it at? Where is it at? Is it these two? No, it's not this one. I'm trying to think which clip it is. I don't know which clip this is. Is I running plate here? Okay, I can't see. Yeah, I have defense mastery on here, I think, right? Yeah, I have defense mastery. Okay, so where's it at? Right here. So this is the last game. This is Mez one. So this is the last game. We kill them we kill one of them in hell. The other two get out. They load in. So for one, this is immediately after this game, right? This is immediately after this game. So you have this. This is from Benis's POV. You see me. I'm all the way over here, right? You see my character. I'm all the way over here. And look at this. The game. Oh, look at that. The game starting. Look who it is. Warlock, Wizard, Bard. Shocker. And then this is a clip from them actually being in the game with us. Listen to this.
30 seconds later. I already knew it.
How do we want to play this? Where do we want to fight?
We want to play, like, in a place we can, like, we need space for sure.
Yeah.
I was just going to run on us again. He's running plate, I'm pretty sure now.
I was going to get cooked up even more.
Pretty sure he's fucking broke. Yeah, he's going to die for sure.
As you hear here, they are talking about, I don't know if you heard it, they specifically say my name. They say Todd is running plate. So, one thing, yes, okay, also, like, back to what I said, back to what I put in here, right? You see here, my character, I'm like all the way over here at this point. You can't even see my name on Benis' screen anymore. So that's the thing, right? You literally, like, they can't know the gear I'm running. Benis joins their call immediately, like, yo, it's you guys again, which is stupid, but, he did it. But, even with that being said, they can't know the gear I'm running, and in this clip, they are literally talking about killing me. Like, huh? They are talking about how... The thing is, they are literally talking about it in this clip, how they are going to fight us and what they're going to do, and how, and that they're targeting me. And that they're going to kill me. Also, and then, fun fact, what actually happens this game... Obviously, I said we killed them. But what actually happens this game is they go from the right after this room, I think it's like one room after this, they find library, they sit on top of library the entire time. They literally sit up there until they have to go hell because the circle ends on library, and I see them in there and we take statics and we go hell and we kill them because they're awful players. But anyways, they sit up there the entire time just waiting for us. And the thing is, so the thing is about this is so some people say, it's like, oh, maybe they're not stream sniping, maybe they're just Q sniping. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Q sniping is just as bad as stream sniping. The reason being, because I've explained this before, but the reason being is what happens when you Q snipe. Unless it's like a mutually agreed thing, like you're going to be like, hey, can I snipe you? We want to fight. And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Unless you do that, you are now in my game. I probably don't even have any idea you're in my game. However, I'm in the game. You know everything I'm running. You know all of my gear. And you are specifically looking to fight me while I have none of that information. Like, that is a giant advantage. And I definitely think that's what happened these first two games. I don't think that's... I don't even know if they... I definitely think they Q sniped these first two. I'm not going to say they were stream sniping these two right here, because I don't necessarily think they were. I think they were Q sniping, and they knew who I was, so they didn't have to stream snipe, because they knew where my team was. Like, they saw us once, they knew who we were, and we had no idea of them. However, like this right here, and then the he's running plate thing, I'm pretty sure he like came into my chat right before the game started and I banned him because he was like talking shit or something because I was calling him out these other games. And then he's like talking about the gear I'm running and everything, and it's coming like how they're gonna kill me. And it's like, also keep in mind, this is the game they just instant loaded in literally last second. And what a lot of people say is like, oh well, everybody queues right after the timer resets. No, this was like 4 minutes after the reset when we queued. This was this was not instantly. Most of these games were not instant. All right, and now moving on to the next criminal things that happen. These are the last two. What is this clip? Okay, gotta move this over. Okay, there we go. Where we at? Okay, so this is the one. So these right here were all you see 13 days ago. These were all about 2 weeks ago. These two VODs right here, these clips I'm about to show you were from like yesterday-ish. No, I mean, not yesterday, no, 2 days ago. 3 days ago? And 2 or 3 days ago. Somewhere around there. So
Wait, hold on.
we start off Pashi DCs. Keep in mind this wizard I'm playing with, he's one of my friends, he's Tavern Master. This Pashi DCs right here, right?
Okay, I actually can't move.
And then he's killing skeletons.
Players coming.
And then he says players coming. This is right at the start of the game, you see the timer, and they're coming through here.
No way.
And, pushing people isn't, like, I'm not gonna say it's abnormal. Like, pushing people isn't weird. There's nothing strange about that.
You always crash twice.
There's nothing strange about that at all. Spawn nearby, you go through, you start fighting. Here's some kill skeletons, you go fight them. Oh, Gold Warlock.
Gold Warlock.
Okay, I'm gonna pre-fire this and go through again all the time.
And look at this. He jumped over me to throw a spell at Pashi. The rogue is throwing knives at him. Look at this. The rogue is still throwing knives and not using his invis at all.
Duck if you can, duck if you can.
And then he just runs up and kills him. The rogue didn't use his stealth at all. They just sprinted at him and started throwing spells almost as if they knew he was DC'd. It's weird. I mean, sure, he's standing still, but your immediate first thought is, he's DC'd, sprint at him. He could be looting. He could be doing anything. He could be in his inventory. Who knows? But no, they just giga sprinted at him, completely disregarding me and the wizard to throw spells at the cleric.
Just try to run. That shit's bricked.
And then he ends up dying. Let me just skip through. He ends up dying. I get away. So this is something funny. I literally come and sit all the way out here, and it's like if they came all the way out here into the zone and like you killed me, like I mean, they couldn't make it any more obvious. In the front. And then skip through. I get out, and wow, look at this. I spam Hydra, Retzi, promos live on Twitch. I spam Hydra, if you don't know, is Mesology. This is his Warlock. So, that happened. And then they're just sitting up here for the rest of the game, I think. But yeah, that's really cool. They just instantly I mean, the thing is, like, the push itself isn't the problem. Like I said, that's not, like, completely abnormal, right? Pushing isn't super abnormal. However, it's the what they did during the push that just became so weird, I think. I mean, just completely disregarding everything in front of you to run and throw spells at a cleric because you seem to know he's DC'd. It's kind of strange. But, could be a coincidence. Alright, now this game, right here. Started this game. Notice the time in the VOD, 1:47:52. I'm running a Super Juice Slayer kit. Okay, just watch. So we queue up. Ready? Alright, boom, we're loading in the game. Everything normal. We load in. And, oh, what is that I see? Is that 2 gold warlocks and a rogue?
Warlock wizard.
And then only one of them even inspected me. The other 2 literally just ran forward, completely ignoring everything. Didn't even turn to inspect. Only one of them even inspected me. So notice, like I said, that is at 1:48:11 in the VOD. This is 1:48:32. This actually, I can literally show you here. Let's go. Let's go to the start. This happens when I load in. Do you see me standing? You see me standing still, looking at my second monitor? It's because I was pulling up my viewer list. And let me just, see. Here is Todd. There I am, right there. That's me. Right there. There's my viewer list. 1:48 in the VOD. And what is this name right here in my viewer list during the start of the game? Mesology. Huh. That's strange. Keep in mind, I don't even know who these people are yet. I'm just confident that this happens. And then let me just play this out for you. We spawn up here. We go right here. So this is a thing, by the way. This is actually kind of funny. So we go in here, and then you can see them. They're already over here. You can see them casting spells already over here. And I don't like. So maybe they. I mean, maybe they spawned here. I'm not even sure. I guess it's possible, but now they're just clearly running from us. See, this is what's weird. They're running from us right now, right? So that like they're very clearly sprinting away from us. And that's a good room to fight as warlocks. You have a ton of space. However, and then like I said, we see them here. There's some random naked rogue up here. Don't know what this guy's doing. Might be calming to them. Who knows? But then, where's it at? Okay, I gotta find this. So he said the random naked rogue is just sitting up there. It's not going to mine or anything. You see, they're sitting right over here. They're not doing anything. Like he like kind of pushes in. This guy's sitting back. Give him the crossbow. They're all running. Yep. And then this right here is the weird part. We hear a team on this door. Let me turn it back up. So this happens. There is a barb double wizard team
Wait, there's a warlock in my face.
on this door right here.
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Naked, two naked wizards and a barb.
Just keep healing, keep healing. I'm playing.
And you see, this is the weird part. There's now a team pushing on us,
Yeah, we need to go back to our spawn.
and then now they decide to push into us.
Come on, come.
Huh? Wait, huh? So they are willingly putting themselves in a pincer situation to push into us now. Like what? That?
We need
For,
to
huh?
leave this lobby, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill somebody to come through. Okay. He saw.
Like,
He's
ah,
there.
that can't be right. And just listen. Just listen right now. The wizard team is nowhere to be seen. They are not throwing spells at this team. They are not doing anything. Where are they at? I don't know. No one knows where they're at. They're just gone, apparently. And then they chase us all the way back here.
The other side.
They even go around. It's just funny. They even go around to the right side door instead of this one.
I'm just gonna try to W key here. Oh, she can heal me?
And then my bard
Keep
dies.
healing me.
I'm getting healed. We can't even fight them because it's just fucking double warlock. It's an annoying class. So fast. And then look, okay, look. We go through the door. He's gonna sank here. What is this? Two naked wizards were waiting for us on the other side of the door? Huh? So the wizards that griefed us earlier in the middle are just reappeared after they chased it? Like, so the other team ran straight past these guys, didn't get a single spell casted at them, and now they are back to grief us.
Wizard.
And then I run here, I'm surging. I drop down. They didn't have a door open at this point, I'm pretty sure. Maybe they could have looked down or heard me, who knows. But yeah, they drop down and I die. And then let's see. Oh, well, let's see who it was that killed me. Wow. I spam Hydra, Matt, Gons, God, TTV, Lock, and this is Juye. Small Chinese man is Juye. Man, that's that's convenient. That also keep in mind. You see this game. This is an hour 54 into the game. This happened. So I forgot I actually mentioned it. This game right here, where we Pasha DC'd, we died. This happened. Actually, no, it doesn't show the time on it. But this happened earlier in the day. So this was like around 5 hours before this happened. So you see, we queued for about an hour and a half, got them in our game. We stopped queuing after this. I queued 5 hours later, queue another hour and a half, get them in my game again. And then there's a bunch of people, like there's just a bunch of people in this game that are all ratting around. Like these people are sniping for the lobby. Where's it at? I don't actually know if I skipped through to see the wizards. That's what I was hoping for. They literally DC and then like, but yeah, like there are literally people like they DC after the game ends because that's all they were there for. It's like, come on, man, like, come on, bro. And yeah, like I said, this is the game that he is in my viewer list at the start of the game. Oh, let's keep in mind, I forgot to mention it. But this game right here, I don't actually have a clip of it because I didn't clip it because I wasn't thinking like why should I? But this game right, or at least they're not snipers.
No,
But
it isn't. Oh,
promos
it
live
is.
on Twitch.
Wait.
Them because it's the Warlock
No,
and
but we
Gold.
died.
I don't know.
No, no, no.
This is me going to look to see that no one is streaming from their team right here. Also, right here, this one, Juye, Metology, Matt, none of them are streaming. Not all three of them not streaming. And my people are like, oh, they're not streaming because he's running Deathbloom. He wasn't running Deathbloom.
Well, I think that's a sign.
Retzi, I see. Yeah,
They could have.
no, Rizid, I'm looking in the viewer list right now. Yeah, and so this is me talking about it. I'm literally somebody told me like he's in your viewer list. This is like a first game. I check in my viewer list after this game after two of us die. Guess who's in my viewer list? Even you could say Mesology.
To be fair, we did load it.
Huh?
To be clear.
They could have 12 hours a day on stream. You're telling me he plays 12 hours?
Chat.
He is streaming also like listen like nah.
Nah, they could have pushed. They could have heard me clear.
They could have, but
Although Mez is in the chat.
He is. Yep, and Mesology is in the chat again. So basically, you see all of this, evidence, and if I'm not gonna say this is proves they're 100% sniping because it doesn't. Because you can never be 100% sure someone's sniping. However, can I be 99% sure? Absolutely. Am I 99% sure they were sniping? Yes. At first, I think maybe they were just Q sniping, which, to be fair, I think that's still wrong. I think that's Q sniping is still stream sniping. You should not be doing it. But when you get like here in these clips, I am just positive that they were actually stream sniping. I don't have any doubt in my mind. And this one right here, I'm pretty sure they're just teaming with the wizard. And so a few other things. So I'm not gonna provide any visuals, audio clips, or images of this. This is just I'm gonna say this. This is what people have told me. And I know this. I know that most of this is true, guaranteed. However, I'm just not going to leak it myself. So basically, Juye provided his POV after this game, right? Which one was it? No, this one. After this game here, where we died, Juye provided his POV after this game, and in that POV, literally, what he says at the beginning of the game is like, all right, lock in, guys. We're gonna get their kits this game. That's what he says at the beginning. And then in a Discord that they are all privately, that's stupid to say, but in Discord they're all in. Someone literally told him, like, you idiot, like, why did you leave that part in? And then another thing that I was told from somebody that would not just randomly make stuff up, that Bennis, who is my old teammate, who I don't talk to anymore because he's friends with these weirdos and he's done a bunch of weird things like leaking DMs and other stuff. Bennis literally told them that I was putting at the start of this at the start of this year that I was putting together a really good fighter kit and that they should snipe me. And like I said, I don't have a screenshot of this. However, I know the person that told me, and I don't think he's just gonna lie about this. So, like I said, that stuff you take that with a grain of salt, how you will, because like I said, I don't have physical proof that it happens. I believe it. Like I wouldn't be surprised at all. Like literally, not even slightly. But those are things I've told that have happened. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it I have to say. They didn't even get like a temp ban or anything. I think at least the people that were very obvious about it, like Mez and Matt, like I just don't understand how you could look at that and never see. They are literally involved in every single clip I have here, every single thing. It's just kind of ridiculous. Like literally catching someone in your viewer list twice at the end of a game is just that they were in is just ridiculous. Like, how do you do it, man? And conveniently, every single time they fight you, they're off stream. That's just weird. But yeah, honestly, like I said, I'm just disappointed nothing happened. I don't. They like you can let your big streamers do shit like this, and that's just it. But with that being said, if you guys think they're stream sniping or if you don't, that's up to you. It's up to everybody's own idea whether or not they are. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.